Let us look at how to keep our YouTube channel secured. Not only YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you need to know what to do not to have strikes, because repeated strikes can actually get your account terminated or deleted. So the very first question I want to ask you is this. Do you know that if your account is being terminated and deleted from YouTube, you can no longer use your personal detail to open another account again? So even though if YouTube is going to actually allow you to open it, once it gets to monetization stage, they will not allow you to monetize that particular channel. Have you ever thought of this? Have you ever read this from anywhere? So this is something that is very important for we to discuss today. And more importantly, what we're going to be talking about is how do we prevent, strikes, like having multiple strikes or even one single strike. What can we do to actually, make sure our channel is intact every single time? And most importantly, our biodata, our details are very important to us, because majority of us might want to create multiple channels. Like myself right here, I have 2 different YouTube channels. So which means if something happens to one, it will affect the other one. So if you must keep your existing account secured and have access to open other accounts, please watch this particular video to the end. All right, let us jump into it. Now, if you are the type of person that always creates images and videos using AI, please do use the premium version. It's very important. So there is what we call invisible signature or invisible watermark that is in videos, music, and images that you might not see. That is what actually tells the system that this particular content does not belong to this particular, creator. So for that, the system is going to flag it. You understand? So if you read through the guidelines of the free version of your AI generated images and videos, you would see that majority of them does not allow you to actually use whatever you generated from there on YouTube, on Facebook, or on Instagram. So if you must actually use them, you have to pay for the premium version. You get it right now. Now, here is what you need to understand. I want everybody to treat YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, as soon as those particular platforms, are making money for you, treat it like a business. Treat it like a company. I believe just YouTube alone pays beyond minimum wage. So if YouTube can pay you beyond minimum wage, so what are you supposed to do? You have to treat it like a business. So for that, invest in whatever you do. Every single content you create, make sure everything on that particular content is authentic. So this will definitely take me to the next one, which is audio. So make sure any audio you use for your content, as you have the full right to use it. So that was why I always use audio from YouTube library. Although there was a particular time I had a strike on the audio I have used for the past 4 years. This particular video on my channel has gotten thousands of subscribers, views, and it has made over $3,000 if I'm not mistaken. Then all of a sudden, I woke up one morning, YouTube sent me a message that this particular video cannot longer be monetized. I was like, what happened? Quickly, I jumped onto my system and I go through YouTube Studio. So I have 3 options. The first option is to actually appeal. So if I appeal, I'm going to have the video back, demonetized again. You understand? Because I am very 100% sure that that particular, audio or that particular music on that particular video is from YouTube Studio. So I am very much satiated about it. So the next option is to remove it or replace it. So which is 3 different options. So right now, what did I do? I quickly removed it to avoid any story that touches the heart. So immediately I removed it and click on save, they monetized that particular video again. So if you are very much certain that what they said you have done, you didn't do it, you can appeal it. But if you have gone, against their rules and regulation, you have just 30% to, be accepted back into, or to have that particular video being monetized again, if it is only just a single video that it affects. You understand? So make sure your audio is actually, from a reliable source that allows you to use it to 100%. So next one is content. The content you create, make sure is original. Like this particular content you're actually watching right now is 100% original. My face, my voice, everything right here is 100% original. So I don't have to be scared of any strike whatsoever. So if, it happened that all of a sudden the system by mistake flagged this particular video, I can appeal it with 100% assurance of having the video back again. But if you're the type of person that do reactions, take other people's content and react to it, if your reaction is like 20 of 100%, YouTube will still flag it because it's not original. So make sure if you are doing reaction or putting commentary on somebody's video, make sure you actually put a lot of effort on it. At least 70% of the work should be you putting your commentary to cover the video, at least 70% of 100. You understand? Anything less than 20%, YouTube will see it as not original. There was a particular time I uploaded, one video 3 good times and YouTube rejected it. And that particular video was 100% original like this one. It was actually a screen recording of my tutorial on my other channel. So I think I still remembered the actual video title. That is customer retention using Power BI DAX. So when I created this particular video, no any B-roll, no music, no any clip from anywhere. So I edited, uploaded it to YouTube, and immediately YouTube removed it and sent me a message that this particular video does not meet up with what they really wanted on their platform. Okay, no problem. I quickly removed the remnant of the video from their platform and deleted it from my PC and recreated it again. Then for the second time I uploaded it, immediately they removed it again. I was like, okay, what is going on? So I actually dropped the one that is actually on YouTube, and I watched over every single thing from A to Z. It was 30 minutes video. Then what have I done? What was it? I listened to every single detail in that particular video. I did not use any, words they don't actually like. So I don't know what happened. For the third time, I recreated this particular video again from the scratch and uploaded it back to YouTube. Immediately, they actually removed it again. So for the fourth time, I don't want to do it. I have to forget about it, which means if it comes to your turn and something like this happened, the only thing you can do is to avoid uploading that particular video. By all means, just stop it, because when you repeat one action over and over again, it can actually cause your channel to be demonetized or even removed from YouTube. Okay, so now there is this particular person that actually got his channel demonetized, and after some time the channel was actually removed from YouTube. So what did he do? He quickly went ahead and created another channel on his name, on his personal detail again. So this is where you have to listen attentively, so that if it ever happened to somebody I don't pray for you to have this particular situation or problems, right? So what should you do? So when he opened a particular channel, it got to monetization level. He tried to monetize it. When he applied, they rejected it. So this is what actually happened behind the scene. Do you use a particular smartphone to access your channel? The IP address will be registered on YouTube backend. Then the PC you actually use as well, its IP address will be registered right in there. Then all your information, your biodata, would be registered on their back end. So if your channel is being terminated right now, they're going to flag all of those particular things I just listed right now. You get it? So once they flag it, anytime you decide to go ahead and open another channel, then once it got to monetization stage, you apply, the system will crawl over it and like, oh, this person was there before. Then we actually flagged him. we can't allow him in. Immediately they'll send you a message that we cannot actually allow you to join YPP any longer because your information had been flagged. You understand? So in this particular situation, what are you supposed to do? If it happened that your channel is being truncated or deleted from YouTube, the very first thing to do, specifically if you are so sure that the reason why they actually deleted your account is something you did not do, please go ahead and appeal. So either you know or you don't know, I always tell you, YouTube has 70% to reject your appeal. Then you only have 30% to actually get your appeal being listened to and have your account back. You get it right now. So if you appeal and there is no anything that you could do after they rejected you, then what is next? Don't go through this particular route of going ahead and creating that channel again on your own name. You understand? So save yourself that particular stress. Then, now, what are you supposed to do? Go ahead and find anybody in your family, any of your family members that you trust very well, and use his or her information to open a new account. So make sure the person is actually 18 and above. Anybody below 17, you can't use the person to open an account. So use the person's information to open your account 100%. That is the only way you can actually come back to YouTube again. So on a recap quickly, what you should not do is to actually use any music you don't have any right over. So if you must use music, go through the YouTube library, and if need be, create your own music by going to a particular studio, ask them to actually create your music for you. And you have seen multiple, creators using their own music signature on their content. So you can do it as well. Just pay somebody to actually get that done for you. So next one is actually don't use content that does not belong to you 100% without adding your own flavor into it. It's very important. And if you must use AI to generate content or music, video, whatsoever it is, make sure you are using the premium version. And one funny thing about YouTube is this: they might not give you strike immediately you have actually done something. Maybe it will be after 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years when your channel has blown and everybody has known about your channel, it's now making money for you. They'll just come one morning and shoot you. That is going to be crazy. I always say it, either you like it or not, YouTube will just, the system can just go wrong sometime and just feel like, let me just test this guy with a strike. So if you didn't do it, please appeal. It's very important. So I believe this particular video will definitely help someone. If it does help you, please do me a favor to share to others. Let them be aware of exactly what I have in this particular video. And if you have not subscribed to this particular channel, now do that, and see you in my next videos. Oh, sorry. If you're watching from Facebook, do me a favor to follow and share to others. Thank you.